said, I read your paperwork. I read the paperwork and it said the battery will last like 5 hours. And this is like the third time I think I've charged the batteries. Oh my gosh, you're going to have more footage than, and I apologize. I just want to make sure I cover everything. And I guess, you know, when I'm writing, I always say, I'm sorry, I didn't have time to make this shorter. So it's like the lazy person, just to regurgitate whatever's on my mind. And I think that might be what you want. I hope it's what you want, and I hope I'm being very helpful.
900 feet, keep to the left on I-5 North. Keep to the left on I-5 North.
Okay, I got it, Mildred. Thank you. Flash the lights to these people. Thank you. I mean, I love it when cars act like truck drivers, like they flash the lights to tell you it's okay to come over. That's like truck driver talk, and I think it's great when they do that.
163 miles.
All right, we'll do, Mildred. But yeah, this car just flashed me over. Thank you, and I flashed them back with my flashers like a real trucker. But yeah, so I'm sorry this is short. I hope you get what you need. The battery went dead, and I forget what I was talking about anyway. I just wanted, this is the last time you'll probably see me in the sunlight, unless I think of something. So I'll probably just turn on the radio, and I wanted to show you my setup, that thing that I bought. Okay, it's like it's a converter that converts. You plug it into the cigarette lighter on this side, and it makes a wall plug basically on the other side, and that's how I'm charging the battery. I really love that thing. I use it for everything. When my phone charger isn't working, I just use the plug in the wall phone charger on that. I use it for my computer, and I use it for this now. But I really love that thing, and that was like $15 or $20 at a truck stop somewhere, and that's wonderful. And you know, I put up my, here comes the sun, so he put up the visor. What was I was gonna say something else but I'll think of it later. You know, so the next time you see me, it's gonna be pretty dark because I'm gonna be probably driving until it's dark tonight. I feel pretty good. I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy, and I feel fine. I could really go until, you know, midnight, 11 or midnight, and get online. I haven't been online in a long time, so I'll show you that tonight. It's gonna be dark though, so I hope you can see it. So the next time I see you, oh, look at this. I think those big old bags, I saw that well, it's kind of like I saw the onions are carried in that, but I think a lot of produce are carried on those bags on flatbed trucks. I never knew that until I was at the onion factory. Anyway, that's interesting. It's interesting seeing the trucks go by, what goes by on the road. Everybody passes me because I'm doing 57. I'm getting 8.7. That's what I'm talking about. 8.7 miles per gallon, man, because it's flat here. And I moved my tandems up. I'm completely illegal for California. I can get a $300 ticket, but I'm going to fight that ticket, I'm telling you. Because if my tandems were pushed all the way back, I'd be getting 7.5 right now. I mean, I think it makes a huge difference to move the tandems back and put the weights up. Anyway, enough of that. I already discussed that. So goodbye. I just wanted to check out, tell you I'm on my way. I'll probably be maybe in Oregon by then. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. I'll just keep driving until... And I am looking specifically for a TA or a Love's, because Pilot, I don't think they ever have tire repair centers. And the nice thing about the GPS, let me put this up. My window, see, I go with the vent on and the windows rolled down a little bit, and I never use the air conditioner, so, and I do okay. We got JoJo. I always ask, like, when, you know, I always do a pre-trip inspection, and then when I get in the truck, the last thing I do on my pre-trip is, do I have a cat in here? Because one time, JoJo, like, and she steps on, you know, every once in a while, he steps on the, I called this cat a she for the first 3 months of its, you know, when I got him, because I didn't know that, I thought JoJo was a girl's name, and I never even bothered, and it didn't matter to me. So I'm calling him a she for forever. And then I'm at a truck stop, and this other truck driver goes, you know what, that cat has some things that, you know, girl cats don't have. And they look, and yeah, okay, it's a boy. So I mean, I never even bothered, and I suspected, so whatever. So it's a boy, and I called him a girl for the first, you know. So every once in a while I'll say she, but he stepped on my window opener once. I don't have a lock on my windows. I mean, it's not, what are you going to child-proof a truck? When do you have kids in here? You're going to pet-proof a truck? But, so there's no lock on the windows, and when I have the fan on at night, I have to turn the key on, which allows the windows to be, you know. But this wasn't at night. This was outside of Utah in Springfield or something. I just picked up a load, and I'm standing by doing my paperwork, and I get up and drive away, and I look, and I'm almost on the freeway, and the window's rolled down, and I don't have a cat. I'm going, where's my cat? So that cat almost became a Utah cat, because if I had driven a few hundred miles, that cat would have had to waited, because I always say that, but I'd probably go 10,000 miles to get this cat. But I say that, and I'm always threatening him. You're going to be like, we're at a toll booth in Pennsylvania, and he wants to jump out, and I say, if you jump out here, you're going to be a Pennsylvania cat. So he seems to be very good at not jumping out at certain times. And he does come when I call him, and he does fine. I let him out earlier, and he was fine. And he got back in the truck. A lot of times I just leave the door open, and he comes back in the truck. He just likes the freedom of jumping out. But so one of the checks I do ever since that time, I drove back, and he's hiding in the bushes playing with the birds, and he wondered what happened because I just took off without him. And I was like, you cat, get in the truck. So now part of my pre-check is, do I have a cat? Do I have a cat? And I'm constantly, every once in a while I'll have to check. And I have a cat. He's back here somewhere. Look, I don't know if you're going to see it. Anyway, he's comfortable. He's fine. And so cat's here, check. And I don't care about the rest. So that's it. I got to here's my water. I'm going to reach down right now. See, now it just takes a second. But I reach, grab a water, boom, and it's up. And here, boom, got a new water, boom. So the water, I drink a lot of that while I'm driving. My lips feel kind of chapped from talking so much, so I reached down, I got my chapstick, boom. All right, now I'm all set. I'll turn on the radio. I put down the window. It's up now because you can't hear me too much. I don't know how you're going to hear me. I'm probably doing something wrong, and you're going to have hours and hours and hours of this. I hope you could read lips, because or get somebody to read lips. So it's taking me 15 minutes just to sign out. I'm going to have to get another card before the end of the week. So the decision tonight is Loves or TA, and the GPS is great, because you get on the GPS and you say, I want this Loves here or whatever it is, and it'll tell you what's at that truck stop. It'll tell you if there's truck parking, it'll tell you if there's tire repair there, it'll tell you everything. So the GPS is very good when it has the full information, and a lot of times it doesn't, but when it does, it works well. So I love the GPS. I love the GPS, and I love the electronic logs, and I love all that stuff. I love technology. I mean, she says, and she can't even work her earpiece, but certain technologies I love. I don't use the phone very much for calling in and out, so you can check my phone logs, by the way. I was just thinking that. I said, oh my God, what if, I get caught and they have me on tape on the phone, and it's just like, oh my goodness. Check how many times somebody calls me and I answer the phone. I mean, last time somebody called me and I answered the phone was you guys. And I was driving at the time, but I pulled, and there was no cars anywhere around. I pulled over. I didn't say, hold on, I'm pulling over. I just pulled over right away, and we had our interview. I didn't tell you because I didn't want to tell you I answered the phone and I'm on the phone. I just pulled over. So I do that. But that was the last time, and that was last week, right? Or that was the last time I was on the phone. And you can check my phone logs. Nobody calls me. So that's it. And that's because my kids every once in a while. That's why I have the phone up here. So if I remember something, I'll turn it on. But I just wanted to show you my setup up here. Turn it off, and adios. I'd like to turn it on and tell you right when I think of something, but I can't remember what I wanted to tell you now. But it'll come on later. Now you're seeing my nose hairs probably all this time. I should be up here. Hello. Can you see me? All right. Yeah. That's probably not the most flattering view. Can you see my nose hairs all that time? Ta-ta. Talk to you later. Bye.